Hey y'all, welcome to the farm. We're here in Henry County, Ohio. I've got a family member in the combine running his oats. He's missing some, but it's not testing well. To give you a rundown, I know I was on county line, and someone told me about this map, so I went to it. I'm from Ohio, and yeah, it's up northern Ohio, but anyhow, I decided to make a cattle farm. I will, run steers or feedlot in here just because that works. But Crooked Creek also came out with some things that made me decide to do this. This barn's always been out. This one definitely will have my replacement heifers in it. But Crooked Creek's freestall barn has came out. And I decided I'm going to go with it. I think it holds 300 maybe. Has curtains that you can put up on the sides and the fans kick on and, all that. So I decided that, I'm going to do this on this map. And the fields were decently sized. I mean, some are a little bigger than what I wanted, but I decided that this was going to be it because it comes with, well, it comes with a milk room, like a milk house, I guess you would say, where the milk would be. This door opens. Ooh, got it to open. A lot of times I was shutting the door behind me when I was trying this out. And see, you can walk out here where the cows are. And then when you get over here, you have fans. And as you can hear, they're on. And you can turn them off. And then your curtains. So like in the wintertime or whatever, I can put them up when it's cold to keep it warm in here. Summertime like it is now when it's August and hot, you keep them down. So that's what made my decision. Because this is typically what you will see in Ohio, or at least the northern dairy farms, or northeast, I should say, because a lot of Wisconsin would have those free stalls. But in Ohio, we have a lot of these, or not free stalls, but the tie stalls. But in Ohio, we have a lot of free stalls. We really have a lot more barns that are pastured than anything anymore, but this works for the map. And as you can see, another Crooked Creek barn, which is this garage. This, I'm going to use to store like the combine and chopper and everything in. But I liked it. It definitely, I thought it was more of a shock being I saw the propane, but it definitely is going to work for what I want to use it for. And of course, this shop I've used on a lot of my maps. I do like it. It has a small office in the back, but that's probably going to be more for my seed storage and all that. So this is typically going to be like an Ohio dairy in northern Ohio. There's my grain system. As you can see, we come up here and it's always drying. But somewhere I thought it registered, but I've ran a lot of wheat in it already. Oats are being run right now out here in this field. They're big fields. I mean, he's moving along. The wheat did yield better than what the oats have done so far. So, and that's typical. But yeah, we're definitely gonna. I got this set up really well, like I like it. I've got think I'm going to get one more semi-trailer, which would be, or a pull-type dump trailer maybe, that would go behind my truck over here. Because this is the cold storage barn. The bean drill would be in here, but it's hooked to the tractor because it's getting close to time to, well, plant wheat again. It's getting close to time to plant grass. I do have a field that I've tested out the mower over here that you'll see eventually, that I'm going to make hay from, but I'll wait, being it's 2 o'clock, until tomorrow. I placed this down. I didn't like how it did this here, but you know, it's okay. Because I'm going to probably get a dump trailer that goes behind my pickup truck that's gooseneck, and that I will dump like lime and fertilizer in here to load into the spreader. So, yep, this is my little farm. We're, well, I think we're going to go get a load of liquid fertilizer, being that we're going to have a couple fields that we're going to have to plant that's on the other side. But first, we probably should go feed the dog. The dog chased off some deers that were over here by my pond just a little bit ago. So, and I should probably try to mow grass. Ani's his name. I think that's the other thing I need to do today is at least start mowing the yard. It needs it. It may wait this fall. We may do some landscaping around here also a little bit better. But, and well, we're gonna have to bell all this here. I've let my help run all this for the most part, just because, well, that way I could get things done. So, well, let's go down here and get in the truck, and let's let's go get a load of fertilizer. This video may not be as long as some of mine. I'm working on getting to the point of getting things done. I think when I'm at the co-op, I am going to order my seed, and go from there. So, let me, well, we'll just meet you at the co-op. Hey, and I figured as I'm driving down to the co-op, I figured I will show you a little bit more what I've got. I will go more detail with this fields over here, probably the next episode. I've got a guy that is mowing down. Well, maybe he's done now. I haven't really used this truck and trailer much, so I gotta kind of look. I think, oh, I made it out. Anyhow, these sunflower seeds were bad. I toured with maybe just chopping them because they weren't going to yield nothing. So I decided that I was going to mow the stalks down, and I'm probably going to plant wheat in that field. Okay, he still has some. He must be taking a lunch break or something. And it's 2 o'clock. He's been out there for a while. And then this is a hay field that I tested out the mower, and I decided to wait till the next day, which would be the 1st of September. That way that it doesn't ruin it or anything. I do know, and I've got to figure out how to get back in those trees somewhere. When I purchased it, I noticed there was a hay field back there also. I gotta figure out how to get back there. I don't know how. And then I don't know if there's a trail or something. I don't know. but it's definitely back in there. Matter of fact, you can kind of see it in the bottom corner now if I blow this up there by field 24. So I don't. I got to figure that out. Um, it just doesn't look like there's an easy way there, but we'll figure that out. This is an access to my sorghum field that's behind the house. I don't think I'll use it much. If anything, I may use it for the woods if I'm going to cut some trees down or whatnot. Yeah. But yeah, as you can see, there's just that I own those trees there, and am I going to have to cut a path to get back to it? I don't know. We'll check that out. That might be the next episode. But I'm coming closer to town. As you can see, there's a town up here. I paid for the dealership to deliver everything. Oh, that, by the way, this is a cornfield of mine. I'm establishing. Boy, I can't drive. I'll pull over here so you can see it. I'm establishing I'm going to chop all this year. I've got to definitely fill those silos. So, well, let me get off here and figure out what I'm doing, and we'll see you at the store. Hey, we just showed up. This is a spot where I'll probably sell most of my grain. I'll buy my lime, my fertilizer, herbicides, liquid fertilizer, or all that stuff from here. So I've never really been here. It's not been far, long ago since I really purchased that farm. So, I'm learning. This is the first year. I'm thinking, being that all the crops are already planted, what's the advantage of anhydrous on the cornfields? Should I try it? Especially if I plant more than one cornfield, because I guess I can do it to like maybe 3 cornfields. 2 of them that I'll harvest with combine, 1 out silage. And then I can see if the ones with anhydrous, or the one with anhydrous, was good to the one that's not for yield wise. I don't know. I don't think I've got that many fields, but maybe I can purchase more this winter. Depends on what I make on the grain I do have in the system and stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. Well, I think I'm going to jump out here, but we're going to figure out where I get liquid fertilizer at, which I would venture to say it might be in there. So, and that's either seed or fertilizer there. And I'm not going to get seed in big bulks. I think why I'm here, I'm going to talk with them and maybe get 20 skids delivered for the grass, the wheat, and then have the corn and stuff too, however it needs to come. So, and not being here ever before, it's definitely different, but I know those are there, and I've not seen a trigger on the outside before either, so we'll see. This could be. Then again, I could be just driving around looking dumb. And why not? Let's drive around and look dumb. And that is definitely not for liquid. I guess I'll figure out what that's for here eventually. Well, it looks like the seed I'm going to be getting will be a Pioneer seed, which never planted that before, but we'll find out if variety makes a difference or not. I think it's right over here on the other side of this building. If it is, we'll load it up with some liquid fertilizer. I think I want to try that on the wheat grass fields, and that also gives me some that maybe I could fill up. Or, yeah, I don't have a container to fill up, so whatever I get in here is what I'll have to use, but we'll see. Oh, perfect. So liquid fertilizer and herbicide is right here. So we're going to go with a load of liquid fertilizer. As that's filling up, I think I'm going to call this a video. I'm pretty sure this is something I'm going to keep doing, because just driving around here, I noticed the anhydrous. I mean, look at this place. It's a feed mill, or not field, a co-op. And I really think it's going to be a doable map. As I said, the fields are right size. Everything should work good here. There's not too many for Ohio. As you can see, Deer Creek, I did try. Deer Creek is just too big to do it by yourself. It's more of a roleplay map with multiple players. So, again, I'm going to call this a video. I hope that I can start growing this. I know I bounce around from map to map, but just finding one that will work for what I want to do has been more of an issue. So anyhow, if you like what you see, hit me a thumbs up. Let me know I'm doing good. If you want to see more, subscribe. I have some plans down the road for things with this, and we're going to see what happens. So again, have a great Sunday, and we will see you later.